Agencies, what's up? How would you like to have some templates that have proven track record that you can plug into your agency and start generating quality leads for your customers? How much do you think they would pay you to do just that thing? Well, in this video, I'm releasing two, and I'm going to walk you through those exact templates, the offers, how the offers work, the performance metrics, everything you need to know to start using these templates and others like them that we have for you over at UpHex.com. If you are a first-time watcher, hello, my name is Sam Carlson, co-founder of UpHex. Like, subscribe, notifications, all that kind of stuff, because we have a lot of really great agency-facing content just like this to help you get customers and to help you keep them by making them some money. So enjoy the video, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one. All right, so I wanted to make this video real quick to walk you through a ad campaign that I ran for a very long time with a lot of success. I wanted to show you the ad, and then I wanted to deconstruct how this ad actually works. I'll show you how I actually used it in a cryo T-shock, a body sculpting approach as well. So then that way you can take the core elements of the campaign and you can make it work for your approach. All right, so this is the actual campaign itself. So I'm inside UpHex, right? And all of our ads, the ad copy, the visuals, the targeting, all that stuff is baked into the template. All right, now this one in particular, in marketing, we always say, sell the thing that sells the thing. Or in other words, in this case, the doctor, the podiatrist or whatever, they want to sell foot orthotics. That is what they want to sell. But you can't sell foot orthotics, especially on Facebook, just straight to the close. So what do you do instead? What is the thing that sells the thing? I have an offer structure, which I call a self-discovery offer. Now, how does this work? I'm going to explain to you this one core principle, because if you can apply it here, you can really apply it to any local lead generation strategy. So self-discovery offer. Think about this. When you've been surfing the internet, whatever, and you're served either a quiz or a survey, tell me, what is the difference between a quiz? What is the difference between a survey? When you take a survey, the data that comes from that survey is for the benefit of the survey provider, meaning you get nothing from it. You're just being a good person, providing your feedback, whatever. But a quiz, on the other hand, is meant to give you information about you. So people have those funny, like, what's your spirit animal or whatever, like that kind of crap. It's just so strange, but it works nonetheless. Everybody wants to discover more about themselves. So anything that you can do that will provide information, self-discovery, answers about that person. We're all egocentric. We want to know more about ourselves. We want to know what our spirit animals are, whatever. That is a thing that will sell the thing. So in this case, you look at this offer, okay? The visuals in the offer, and by the way, this is a this is a video. When this runs, this is an actual video. So the video, as it plays, has a foot scanner, all right? And then the actual thing that we are including is right here. So it's these. So you got all your ad copy, right? And we don't need to talk about ad copy. That's a subject for another day. What we're really talking about, what are the offers, the trial offers that are going to sell the thing? So in this one, we have a 3D foot scan and map. Now, the map thing is really cool. I'm not going to be able to show you with this, but if you get this template, it will have that in there. Okay, so an initial treatment to help with pain. We don't diagnose what that is, and a confirmed diagnosis for just $49, valued at over $200, and then all the stuff that it helps with. So you'll notice that we didn't go off and say new solutions for plantar fasciitis and heel pain. Orthotics are going to change your life. No, because they've heard that, and a tactic known is a tactic blown. So the visual representation of them seeing the dysfunction of their foot and how it compares to other people, that's enough to drive qualified traffic. Qualified traffic being the operative word. All right, so we're going to go ahead and close out of this. I want to show you how I used it one other time. Cryo T-shock. I just put it in cryo. Okay, we got a lot of, okay, right here. So this template right here, I actually built this template in real time on a Watch Me Build with my partner, Jacob, maybe a year ago. And we had somebody that said, hey, I have this body sculpting device and I want to get more sales with it. Well, their impulse, so your customer's impulse is, well, just put stuff out there for body contouring. People will want it, and maybe some people will. But scaling a business is all about getting smart, getting creative, understanding the audience, understanding the customer, and then providing the customer with solutions that they didn't even know were possible. So when we were served up this particular offer, this request, Jacob and I did some research and we started looking at offers that were around and found, and sometimes, you know, so there's the other type of offer I have is called a test drive offer. And so we started out with the test drive offer, which was your initial treatment consultation, $47. The problem with a test drive offer is the quality of traffic is slightly lower. Okay, it's not bad. But you will see a quality of traffic issue. It's just part of it. Doesn't mean it's not a good strategy. That's not what it means. It just means that you have to know that going into it because it will inform the rest of your sales funnel. But in this case, we started looking around, and when we were building this, I asked the agency or the customer, I can't remember who we were talking to, I asked them more questions about it. And one of the really cool things that they had, and I don't have, let me see if there's a visual on this. There could be, or if it's all treatment based. It's probably all treatment based. I think there was actually a video that we have on another version of this. But regardless, there is a really cool visual of a thermal scan. And what it was you could actually put like this film over the person's abdomen, okay? And you could see it was like a temperature thing. And so it would actually map out the areas of the body that need the most attention and what your treatment just did. So it was really cool. Again, self-discovery. Hey, I want to know if this thing works, but I want to know how much it works, right? So this was a self-discovery. We actually took this into our own agency after we did the research, ran some traffic to it, spent, I think, like $5,000 on it, something like that. It did really well with getting like $8 leads. Now, one final thing before I conclude this particular video, I guess we're about 7 minutes in, I don't want to make it too long, is performance metrics. Everybody wants to know what's my lead cost, what's my performance metrics. I understand why people want that, but you should not be asking yourself those questions. What you want to ask is, what should my performance metrics be for qualified traffic? So let's say that box number one is you find a self-discovery offer, a quiz, a diagnostic of some sort, a thermal scan, whatever, a foot scan, a foot mapping, whatever. That thing, you find that it's congruent to the service and the offer, okay? You're good there. What you want to do after that is you want to track your key KPIs, your actual click metrics and your conversion metrics, excuse me, from the first action down to the last. And the last is obviously the opt-in, the conversion, okay? So the first thing that you want to measure on an ad like this, and my performance metrics in my agency were as follows, meaning if it doesn't hit this, then we need to fix it until it does. If it goes too high, now that's kind of a weird one, we need to reduce, we need to add friction because we're offering too much. We're making it seem like a cheap date. Okay, so the metrics we were looking for, the first one we always look at, and it grades the quality of the visual, of the creative, whether it's an ad or a picture, was the click-through rate all. We want that click-through rate all to be at about 2%, okay? Doesn't have to be exactly 2%, but at about 2%. That means that 2% of our impressions are stopping and they're engaging with the ad. That is what click-through rate all means. It means they stopped, they hit they hit the ad, and the ad extended or opened up the copy so they could read. What happens after that? Well, the intent click comes next. That's called a link click-through rate. So click-through rate all at 2%. link click-through rate at 1%, meaning, hey, we want to stop enough people, but we want to filter away the wrong people. Okay, so 1% of the people, if they click on it, we're good to go. And then the next one is conversion rate. Conversion rate, we want between 10 to 20%. If it goes above 20%, now this is kind of a, I don't know, maybe people might think this is weird, but personally, we have found that conversions above a certain percentage, again, just lead to cheap cheeseburger traffic. You don't want horrible, like low quality leads. If it's above 20%, it means the offer that you're making is a little bit too good. So maybe we messed with the price point. Maybe we do some different things and we bump that up. Those are the benchmarks. I actually call that the qualified lead formula. If you can layer in a self-discovery offer, layer in the qualified lead formula and hit those metrics, you should feel confident rolling out those campaigns to your customer base, and they should feel confident that they're going to get ROI from your ads. So there you go, self-discovery offers and how to apply those in these two particular cases.